Hey guys, what's up? It is Jameson with PrettyYoungTarot. Sorry that I'm just like shaking you. So today we are talking about crime and punishment, or justice being served in the form of karma. So we have 3 piles to choose from. Oh, and also just clarify, I mean, this is what is a karma that whomever has treated you unfairly, what is their karma? What are they gonna get in return? Kind of just like a disclaimer, we don't want to be hateful. And I'm not trying to like hate on these people. I just know that like sometimes you're just curious, like, is it gonna affect their money? Are they gonna have a shitty relationship? And like, I'm not here to pass judgment or throw shade on these people. I just, merely here to convey a message. And I've also asked the goddess of Kali to be with us, and she is the goddess of like destruction through compassion, like ultimate compassion. So in the end, karma dished and or dealt and received is always for the highest good of everybody involved, because it is, recalibrating situations for the divine plan. So we do have 3 piles here. We have group 1, group 2, group 3. You can go ahead, pause the video, refer back to the thumbnail. I'm going to go ahead and start with pile number 1 though. Yeah, guys, I'm like actually sick, and it might be like coronavirus, so you might be seeing a lot of me for the next 14 days. So first off, I'm gonna pull a archetype card so that we can know who this person is. These just wanted to slip out, so okay, great. Yep. We've got a trickster. So the light attribute of this card is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior, but the shadow attribute is manipulating others through duplicity. So this definitely could have been a two-faced person, either a friend, love interest, family member. And then we do have visionary. So the capacity to envision that which is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. But the shadow attribute is selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So it is very likely that this person is kind of like a people pleaser, or like the type of person who masks and like shifts between different personas depending on who they are around. So everybody kind of gets like a different version of who they are. So these cards are supposed to indicate the crime that, or like whatever ensued between the two of you. And then I have some asteroids to clarify. So let's see. Queen of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the Empress in reversed. So for some of you, this could be a female. The Ace of Pentacles in reversed. Queen of Cups upright. Okay, well, there are 2 females here. So, or maybe even 3. One could be a mother, or somebody who has really low self-confidence and can be particularly needy. And then the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, this really could be like a mother. Okay. And then for our asteroids, we have Eros, which is all about love, sex, passionate desire, primal instincts, lust, infatuation, and passion. Blew it, which is a really funny asteroid because it literally means like what it says. It's like you blew it, like you really fucked up situation. So this is big mistakes, accidents, fucking up, failure, and botched work. And then compassion. So displaying compassion, sympathy, a desire to help, comfort, love for humanity and for humanity's sake, and charity work. Okay, so kind of what I'm seeing here is I feel like this is a type of, like, I'm definitely getting a strong feminine energy. So if you're not kind of wondering about, like, some form of feminine energy, this probably isn't the right pile for you. So this is kind of like a snake woman type of energy, like somebody who, I mean, the Empress in reverse is, like, distorted feminine energy, which is all about kind of conditional love, and that can actually really take the form of compassion or look like compassion, but it always comes with strings attached, or it's very costly. This person may actually have a fair amount of status and education, and they may use money as a form of manipulation. So if you don't like concede to the plan of the Empress in reverse, then there are going to be consequences. And this can even come up in the form of like literally destabilizing your home, or, you know, like the type of person who like maybe they pay your phone bill and they're going to be like, well, you better, you know, get on a different plan or something, you know, kind of like that type of like you really have to walk on eggshells around this person, because they do live in the trickster energy and they can flip on a dime on you. And then maybe even like play the victim with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is kind of like being in the public eye or getting recognition for some way. So they can like maybe even post about it, like on social media, about how that, you know, like things are so shitty for them, but it is kind of like self-inflicted in like a roundabout way. But maybe this person like suffers with like mental health issues with the Queen of Cups here. I mean, the Queen of Cups is upright, so more than likely this could be you, because there is like an energy here that is very stable, like a feminine energy that is very stable. There's also a feminine energy here that potentially is very successful and like career oriented, maybe a widower, but in the middle there is this very needy, lack mentality, like codependent. Like this person is the type of person that wants you to need them, like in kind of tries to put you in a position to where they know that they can just like destabilize you quickly. And I think that's probably what has happened, potentially even cyclically, like repetitively here. And more than likely, especially if you're the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Swords, either one, or this could be both your energies kind of like collapsing in on this individual. You know, you recognize your worth, and you maybe you even like built your own stability, got your own recognition, and now this person really has no leg to stand on, and it's basically like eating them alive. Because this person wants to be wanted, like honestly this person could suffer from, I don't know if you guys are I mean, they could have like narcissistic tendencies, but I'm really getting more like borderline personalities. So like the type of person who is very giving and loving and caring and nurturing until, you know, you try to set up a boundary and then they lose it because you're expected to play a role, and once you stop playing that role, they can't tolerate it. Like they just literally like, they may even like pop off, like yell at you. But definitely I think that this person's main form of manipulation is like pragmatic or practical tools and like money, like material things. Like, you know, that type of person who will buy you like something really great for Christmas, and then like you piss them off like the day before and they're like, well, I'm gonna return all your presents. Like that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. So this is the punishment. We have Snow White, which is purity. Blood Month, which is the number 21, which is sacrifice, offerings, and decisions. Ragnarok, which is destruction, endings, and final moments. The Green Man, so the forces of nature favor you. Imagination clouds your judgment. Okay, this is also somebody who can jump to conclusions really quickly, and that is another actually a sign of like BPD, because they're very hypervigilant, and so they do have a tendency to kind of create these stories in their head and then act upon those impulses just to be proven wrong later. And it's a very like embarrassing. And then we have Winds of Change. So your surroundings will undergo transition. So this person will be destabilized as one of their forms of karma. more than likely I see this person losing out financially or having to make some form of sacrifice in regards to their home. Like they literally maybe can't pay rent, or they have to give up a property of some sort, or they're definitely, this person is losing out materialistically, but I also think they're losing access to you. Because this person lives in a very low vibration, and I'm seeing you more as like embodying this purity and removing yourself from the situation. But I do think that this person will try to tempt you back, because in this card, Snow White is actually holding an apple, which is like the temptation. I don't know why, like I just like sounded like I was about to cry right there. I'm fine, guys. But yeah, this person definitely has a temper, and they're not like, they're just emotionally unstable, like extremely emotionally unstable. And I'm almost getting like a sense of entitlement too, like an entitlement to people's time, money, like resources. Like I said, everything comes at a price. And there may have been one specific incident where this person really dropped the ball. And I mean, this is interesting because like there is some form of like sexual component here. So maybe this is a same-sex relationship, or if you're identifying this as like a mother figure, then maybe there was like a masculine energy involved that was receiving more accolades than the family. Like this person just doesn't have like priority, they don't have their priorities straight, because they're constantly in like a lack mentality. And there was some big blow up, like some final like mass destruction. Let me see if I can get like a read on what that is. Okay, well, we got Alma, which is like this person could have bipolar or like a mood disorder, because this is soul, but it is like a lunar energy, which is another mothering energy. And I do think this person has a tendency to play the victim. Okay, and that's another thing. Okay. So we have Medea, which is the asteroid that is kind of like, she was like a Hecate's, whatchamacallit, like understudy, like intern kind of. And she taught her like Hecate taught her all she knew about like witchcraft and the occult, and she was naturally good at it. But this also relates to like lunar cycles, but this is more of like the abuse of occult and esoteric knowledge, for like in the pursuit of jealousy. So this person, and we have the Green Man, so like this person is a very jealous person, and they are vindictive. And also with this Blood Month card, which is sacrifice, offerings, and decisions, sacrifice is like a Piscean quality. This person could also suffer with like addictions of some sort, maybe alcohol, like alcoholism. Either way, like this person, I'm getting like really negative like Piscean energy, like the type of people who are like energy vampires. They also can use sex for power. They basically do anything they can to usurp like other people's life force energy, which I'm kind of getting like a sun vibe here with this card. And or like try to steal their like their light, like their 15-minute, like literally it could be for like 15 minutes of fame, but this person will go out of their way to like start drama just to like, there's another personality disorder called histrionic personality disorder, which is like any type of attention is good attention, like whether it's positive or negative. And that's what's different between like narcissism and histrionic, is like histrionic people don't care whether like people like them or not, but narcissists want everybody to like them, and that's kind of why they isolate other people. So this person may even have like just a large group of like friends, or just like a lot, like a high, like what is the word, you know, like in jobs there's like overturn, I don't think that's the right word, but that's gonna drive me nuts. Like you might notice that this person has a lot of people who have come and gone out of their life because they literally cannot maintain relationships, because they associate relationships with like controlling other people, or like the obsessive best friend who like smells your sheets when you're gone. That could even be it for some of you guys. Like for some of you guys, like maybe this was a friend who fell in love with you, and maybe like you're straight and they're not, or maybe they don't know but they kind of act like they're in love with you, like that sort of thing. Like there's a heavy amount of like manipulation through resources, but because of envy, like because this person didn't want you maybe to like build a foundation with someone else. Like maybe if you were in a relationship, like the best friend who hates the new boyfriend or girlfriend sort of situation, so they'll try to sabotage it. This person like is very self-seeking and will sabotage other people's happiness to keep other people stuck. Yeah, and then we have Palace, and I'm seeing this more as like, so this is the goddess Athena, which is the goddess of warfare. Like this person wants to win at all costs. This is a very Five of Swords energy, like fruitless wins, gossip, it's just very self-seeking, yeah. So I definitely see like one of the main like your energy to this person is everything. Like the energy that they have is never intrinsically provided, so your absence and ending this relationship is part of the karma that they are getting. But I also see them receiving karma in terms of like having to make some form of financial sacrifice, and most likely in regards to a living situation. For a lot of you guys, this actually is a soulmate. It's a karmic soulmate, to help you learn how to establish boundaries, like better boundaries with people, and to not let other people like dictate your choices. Because like I said, this is like a Piscean energy, and I feel like it's like the Hangman, and Piscean energy is like the house of the self-undoing, which is like a dissolution of boundaries. It's a very like octopus energy if you guys are into like animal totems. So it's like you encountered this person to learn how to set firmer boundaries, and this person encountered you to learn that they can't act this way in every relationship. Like, and this is probably like, honestly, there's no indication whether or not this person will stop because there's a lot of healing that needs to go on in order for this type of behavior to be you know, fixed, because it does come from like very low self-worth and abandonment issues. So more than likely this person's like had issues with their mother, and so the only way that they think they can get their needs met is if they over nurture and smother other people. Yeah. But this person, like, it's honestly kind of sad. And I know you're probably like, dude, she's so toxic though. But it's like people who do act like this, they are so empty inside. Like that's like imagine living a life where you just want to live someone else's like all the time, and that's literally how this person is. Like they've only ever known loss, essentially. They only know that people leave, and they don't know why, even if it is self-inflicted through their actions, which is a very common borderline personality trait, because they fear being abandoned so much that they smother people or they lash out, which is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So like this definitely, like, you're not the first. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody who has like particularly like an Earth moon, maybe even a Capricorn moon, because Capricorn moons, their mothers generally were very career oriented and like materialistic. I'm getting like a very like perfect on Instagram, but like hollow and empty, like in reality. This person could have red hair. I do think that one thing that attracts people to this person is the fact that I do think this person is actually really attractive and charismatic. Like, this person knows how to turn up the charm, but it's like a trap, because this person can't give or receive love properly. It always comes with strings. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this person's karma for what they did to you is that they're going to keep doing this cyclically until they heal. Because to achieve more love by the Piscean law, like unconditional love, love equals sacrifice, and like healing. Like, this person needs to transcend these wounds. And oftentimes that means sacrificing a lifestyle that is not conducive for healing, which usually is like partying, which can be indicated by the Six of Wands. Like, I'm hearing so in love with the scene, so in love with being seen. Like, this is the type of person who kind of like leaves a wake of like broken people. Like, this person has probably like destroyed a lot of people's egos, which, I mean, in the long run is not like the worst thing ever, because I mean, it's a necessary karmic lesson for a lot of people. Anyway, I am going to pull some letters. Okay, so we have an E, a 7, so this person, like I said, could be a Cancer, a T, this could be a roommate also, I'm getting another E, R, I'm not wearing my glasses today, so I'm like, I can't see, N, oh, these are all jumbled together, U, another E. There's lots of E's here. The number 1, so the number 17 might be important. Also getting St. Patrick's Day with that. 8, L, H, K. Okay, so let's see if I can make any words out of this. We got Klum, like Heidi Klum. This person could be a bartender or work in the club industry. Numb. That's really standing out to me. I mean, obviously we're missing the B, but like that's, this person could also, like with the 8th house energy here, like I said, this person is also probably very secretive. But I'm getting this as like 8th house energy, which is Scorpio energy. And 1 + 7 is another 8. And it's interesting because like in like Chinese numerology, I'm pretty sure it's a number of like abundance and prosperity. And that's like this person's like main weapon on people. Aside from like, I really want to put it past this person to like, with that 8th house energy, like tell people secrets, I mean, one thing for you to know that is like beneficial is like we attract what we are. So more than likely the people in this person's circle will be doing the same thing to them as karma. But yeah, I mean, it's up to them. 10 Tennessee tire. I keep using that one as like an R, but like I feel like that's like you're tired of this. Because you probably have honestly been through, like, done this with this person like a bunch of times. Mole, like I'm seeing that as like mulling over things. Like this person just will like sit there and seethe over like things they don't even know are true. Mule, and they'll run you like a pack mule. Like this person expects so much out of other people, but they literally like you give a bitch give a bitch an inch and she takes a mile. Tool, definitely not how you spell it, but I think it applies. Eel, yeah, like this person will shock you. Like, this is what I mean. They have like, they're like duplicitous. Honestly, they might even have like multiple personalities. Like, not as a diagnosis, but like, you know what I mean. Like 1 minute you think this person is like your greatest ally, and the next minute they're like your worst enemy. Like, you guys could have some synastry overlays in the 7th house, which a lot of people know it's about partnership, but it's actually also about hidden enemies. And we do have the number 7 here. So, and I'd be interested if you guys had any of these, like especially Medea in the 7th house with this person in synastry. Yeah. Anyway, this person sounds like a, like, fuck fake friends, we don't need them. Only thing they're good for is leaving. And I ain't got the time, money on my mind. I say it to my, say it to my face. Fuck fake friends. I don't know. This person's mainly concerned with money and status. Anyway, if this person cut you out of their life, like, thank fucking God, good riddance. Like, that's all I have to say. Let this person go break some other people and go get broken. I mean, this person's already broken, and I shouldn't curse people like that. I cancel, clear, and delete all negative thoughts, feelings, and actions in all directions of space and time, and in all universes and all parallels. Anyway, moving on to group number two. Yeah. Thank you, pile number 1. If you guys are interested in booking a private with me, all the information is down in the description box below, or you can visit my website, PrettyYoungTarot.com. And I'm also still running a special for 22% off all my services with the code THANKS22. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Okay. Oh no, I'm singing Elmo's World. Oh, I don't know where I put these decks. Oh well. Okay, so pile number 2. If you chose this, whatever crystal this is, it might be a moonstone of some sort, or an amazonite. I honestly don't. I'm just gonna stop. So this is the crime, this is the punishment, but first we're gonna figure out who this person is. Some of you with that union card, this was a love interest. Okay, who is this person for pile number 2? Oh, we got this one in the first reading, but this is the visionary, and this is the capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. The shadow attribute is selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. And then the child divine, and this one definitely came up reversed. So this is the inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So this person has poor boundaries and probably has fake friends. Okay, so the Four of Wands in reverse. So this could be a divine counterpart. Seven of Cups in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Four of Cups in reverse. So lots of blocked energies. And we have two fours on either side. This person is very fixed. Most likely they could be, I'm seeing Scorpio being like fixed water, but this person definitely is set in their ways, and they also miss opportunities all the time because they don't. I think this person could struggle with depression. That's coming through with like the Moon in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Those are both very like illusory energies. Like this is the type of person who might even suffer from like FOMO. They don't really want to put the work into things. They have a really hard time. Like this is the type of person who chronically is dissatisfied with life and therefore takes things for granted. For your asteroids, we have Tekla, which is all about escaping like situations. This is like divine protection basically and divine intervention. And then we have Persephone, which symbolizes attitudes towards leaving or being taken away from home, family, or familiarity, rites of passage, and self-deception. Yeah, self-deception. This person is more than likely extremely, like the person before this was destructive, like externally and towards other people. And not to say that self-destructive people aren't caught like inflicting pain to the people around them who care about them, because they do. But this is a more like this person hates themselves sort of energy. And then Union, which apparently I just didn't even like write on the back of this one, but this is about it's like one of the main love asteroids that are used in like marriage synastry, and sometimes in like twin flame synastry to indicate like the merging of two souls. So this very well could be your divine masculine, divine feminine. With the fours, I'm getting it. This is probably more of a male, like a masculine energy. So this person definitely struggles with like limited, like self-limiting beliefs, and most likely some form of addiction, maybe even to like porn for some of you, or social media, or like drinking. I mean, it really could be anything. The Seven of Cups, I mean, at the very least, this person has options. Like they just want to kind of like dip their toe in every cup, essentially. And this keeps them in a chronic state of like instability within themselves. Like because so within, like as without. So, or as within, so without. I don't know. So this, honestly, you could have even been living with this person. You may have moved away from this person, like escaped this person, because they hurt you in some kind of way through their hidden behaviors and lack of commitment. Because the Four of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse can really signify lack of commitment. So how this deception played out will be different for all of you with that Seven of Cups. I'm being called to like look at what these things. So we have a snake, so that's usually like cheating. We have a heart here. So I mean, this person like literally could be like a heartbreaker, but also I associate that with like adrenaline, like thrill seekers, or people who like uppers. Like Coke, Adderall, anything that, even in some cases meth. Like, you know, status, fame. Like this person's essentially like it is that FOMO vibe. Like, they're never satisfied, and so they're constantly looking for like the next best thing. And I think that like ruined the relationship that you had with this person, because they like, with this Four of Cups in reverse, they are literally not in like the mental, like they don't have the mental capacity or the spiritual maturity to appreciate what is being offered to them ever. Because with the fours here, this could, you know, be a childhood issue. So fourth house is Cancer, and the moon is actually Pisces energy, but this is heavily dominated Cancer and Pisces, Scorpio energy with Aries, and I'm getting like Virgo cusp maybe. Like, this person just chronically just takes things for granted. That's pretty much and the moral of the story is. So let's see what the punishment is. Sleeping Beauty, awakening. So yeah, this person definitely isn't awakened, but I think by you leaving, they're going through a spiritual awakening, and that's part of their karma. And I don't think that, you know, it's like, you don't know what you got till it's gone, like that sort of thing. Like this person's definitely mourning now. We have the Atheling, which is nobility, grace, and gratitude. I just heard fall from grace. People are definitely seeing this person differently now, because I think whatever was transpiring between the two of you and whatever this secret was came out on like a public scale. I mean, when a very firm couple or foundation, household, marriage, like dissolves, generally people know. And I think that people found out why, and now everybody's kind of looking at this person differently. Like this part of this person's karma is taking a major blow to their reputation. And then Dura, which is healing, nourishment, and nurture. They no longer have that in their life, I'm assuming. The Black Cat, so your luck will soon change. So, and another thing, so this person's going to experience like a string of bad luck. Kind of like, you know, one day you wake up and you slept like shit. You get up, your coffee maker breaks, or like something spills all over the floor, then you're late for work, you get out to your car, your tire's flat, or you locked your keys in your car. Oh no, your tire's flat, and then you go in the house and you realize that the door's locked and you like can't get inside, and your phone's in there, like literally like that sort of thing. Like a large string of inconveniences. And then Air, which is seek a union of mind and spirit. It's interesting that we have the word union here twice. So this person, another part of their karma, is being trolled by spirit, which I've been there. And this person probably at this point, like if they didn't think they were crazy before, they definitely think that they're crazy now. Because they're probably seeing like signs and synchronicities, and like spirits kind of like trying to like slap them upside the head, because, you know, they've been Sleeping Beauty all this time. Like they're like, you gotta snap out of it, dude. Like because this person is like going on, like getting off the mission. And then we have the Stars, so a long journey brings reward. So yeah, this person is about to embark on a very long and arduous spiritual awakening, and it is not gonna be pretty, and that is their karma. Because for a lot of you guys, I really do think this is a counterpart. And your guides are like talking with their guides, and they're like, how can we really just like fuck this person's day up? And it's like a conference meeting they have every day, and like spirits just like chilling, and you know, they're like, you know what I think would really fuck up their day? A car accident. And that brand new car they just bought. Or like they have to pay for something like wildly expensive, Like they get a speeding ticket for going like 1 mile over the speed limit, or like in a school zone and like we're in coronavirus and like, you know, there's no school. Like, also I think this person is like super tired. This person could literally get sick. Like physically ill and not be able to work. Like this person's gonna take hits on probably every facet of their life so that they can literally be in like isolation and think about like Spirit's putting this person in timeout. Because I mean, they're like, if you're gonna act like a child, we're gonna treat you like one. I mean, there's only so much avoidance you can do until even in that like fucked up state, you're still seeing the synchronicities. Like, and then if this person's like last resort coping mechanism is sleeping, they're gonna get like, I don't know, like restless leg syndrome or some like Spirit could like literally touch them or something. Like this person, more than likely, they are going to think they're going insane as a huge part of their karma. I mean, you know, don't do the crime if you can't pay the time, right? Like this person has spent the majority of their life escaping their problems through like drugs, alcohol, sex, money, whatever, and just like taking all these pentacles for granted. Spirit was like, I gave you the opportunity to take like to appreciate these things. Now we're gonna take it all away. Like this is like that story of like Job when like God took away like all like everything that he had as like a test. Like this person, oh man, I honestly feel kind of bad because this is gonna be brutal until this person changes their ways. And like Spirit sees that they're committed to healing and like nurturing themselves. Because honestly, there's probably already been a lot of damage done to like their liver and maybe even their heart. Like this person could have actually developed a heart issue from like substance abuse, or like neurological issues because of substance abuse, like chronic substance abuse. For some of you, this person may have to go to like a rehab facility. This person needs to learn how to be grateful for what they have and stop with that like FOMO. I just heard the name Kelsey. I'm also getting like an A and an L and an S. Something about avocados. It's weird. There's also like a tiger lily here. I'm not sure if that's like relevant to someone. This person's gonna shed a lot of tears. But like I said, don't do the crime if you can't pay the time, right? Like normally, like personally, like if you're in tune with the spiritual world, we all love a black cat. If you are not on Spirit's side, you better watch your back. Because like this time it is bringing bad luck. And I think this person probably has some like Egyptian ties, like Anubis could be important. Or like Sphinx or something. Like somebody could have a Sphinx cat, like literally, but not that those are black. I'm just like channeling information. Like, ooh, I just got a really bad message. Like, you remember how I said that something could come about that could cost this person money? Their cat might actually die. Like, this person is basically going to have a spiritual awakening to recognize that everything around them, like this person is so toxic that everything around them dies. Like they have the opposite of Midas touch. I don't want a cat to die. That would be sad. I mean, always gotta trust the divine plan though. Like, God works in mysterious ways, or universe, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that Anubis thing, it's like their car could die. Like, things could literally start dying. Like, all their plants die. Their power dies. Like, I don't know, man. Shit's gonna get weird for this person. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Oh, I'm gonna do letters. I almost forgot. Letters for column number 2. We have a D and a 4 that just came out. Yeah, this person is going to be trolled by spirit guides. I only have like 3 little charms in here that like were supposed to go in my charm box, and they just never made it there. Also, if you are this person's divine feminine, they're going to see you like living your best life, and they're just literally straight up slumming it now. So we have B-O-Z-O, Bozo the Clown. Like I said, Spirit's gonna be trolling them. Like, they're gonna be like pulling out all the stops, like all those things you didn't say because you know you're classier than that. Spirit's gonna be like, you know, if she's not gonna say it, I will. Okay, so we have a 9, a 6, an M, H. Okay, fine. 5, 4, another 6. So the month of June could be significant, or September, or May, April, like the summer months, basically. X and an and I have no idea what this is. 54 could be significant. 96, this person could be born in 96, 95, or 94. I'm getting hex. Like, literally, this person might actually wonder if you placed the hex on them because of all of this, like, unfortunate shit that's gonna unravel. Tomb. I'm telling you, maybe this person will literally have a near-death experience. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, especially if they have a substance abuse problem. Oz, like, this person's gonna be feeling like they're living in, like, a dream or something. Yeah, this person, like, this is a dark spiritual awakening. Rob, maybe Rob, Robert, Robot also. So that's kind of what a vibe that I'm getting. Like, this person may be like very robotic in how they like operate in relationships. Like, when they take people for granted, they're constantly like focusing on other things, like whether it's like their career or another person or their friend group. Like, they just never prioritized you in the relationship. Like, you literally feel like this person is heartless. And for some of you, maybe this person is a narcissist. Like, obviously, you know your situation better than I do. But they're gonna learn. It's interesting that, like, this person's not gonna learn through another person. They're gonna learn through extreme isolation and potential for being literally crazy. Like, feeling actually crazy. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 2. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you guys want to book a personal with me, all the information in the description box down below, or you can visit my website, which is PrettyYoungTarot.com. I am still running a promo for 22% off all services with Thanks22. You can use that at checkout. But yeah, I am going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, last but not least, pile number 3, if you chose this rough amethyst, and this is your reading. This is crime. This is punishment. Let's figure out who this person is. Okay, so we have the networker, which is, I always pick this up as Aquarius energy or Libra. So we have the light attribute is enhances unity through sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy, and then the shadow attribute is conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. And then Avenger, which is desires to rebalance the scales of justice. Oh, the irony. Righteous on behalf of society or oneself. And then the shadow attribute is resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Wow. This person could be verbally abusive and like a pathological liar. This person could also have traveled a lot, I'm seeing, or moved around a lot. This person could know like a lot of people in a lot of different places. I am getting strong Libra and Aquarius vibes, but also some fire energy with that violence. But I do think that it is more like verbal violence, but we'll just have to see. If the Strength card comes out, then we know that there has been some physical violence. So, Magician. So there's the Gemini. The Hangman. So lots of mutable energy. This person is very multifaceted, we'll put it that way. The Five of Cups. The Fool. There's that Aquarius. The King of Cups in reverse. So why this person is emotionally, or not emotionally, why this person is verbally abusive is because they are actually emotionally very unstable. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. So you could have been in a family dynamic with this person. This person could be an actual family member. For some of you, this could be maybe your father, your mother, or brother. Probably not your mother. This is heavy masculine energy. This person is a risk taker. But I think that they put their foot in their mouth a lot. And they have a tendency to like fuck shit up. I'm really being called to do this. Yeah. This person could have a drinking problem with the Hangman and the King of Cups reverse. This person is very emotionally manipulative. And they have a way with words. That is something that this person does have. So we have Aphrodite, Ophelia, and Valentine. Right away, I'm getting narcissist. With this Ophelia card, I think this person made you feel crazy. I am getting like love bomb. Valentine is like one of those, it's a love asteroid, but it's like, it's not that strong. Like it is, but it's not. Like, and with Aphrodite here, like this is Venus, but on like a lower caliber. And it is like seductive and charming. Like this person could be like a Casanova type. I'm honestly like kind of surprised that it didn't come out, but this person is like flirtatious. This also can indicate illicit affairs, so this person could have stepped out on like a happy family situation. It's fickleness, mutability, which comes through with the Hangman and the Gemini energy. Indecisive, which I already picked up with the Libra, and conceited. So yeah, I am definitely getting a pretty strong narcissistic vibe. And gaslighting, keeping people stuck, stringing people along. Affinity for self-interest, not looking out for the greater good of the family. This person is very status oriented and they will do whatever it takes to get to the top. That's kind of what I'm getting, like a social climber. And they will sacrifice anything to get there. Like this, honestly, with that illicit affairs, like, sleep your way to the top would not, I probably wouldn't put it past this person. Maybe that's what happened here. Maybe this person was like sleeping with their boss. Either way, they brought a lot of sorrow to this happy home situation. In a way, and in a fucked up way, I think that if this person is a social climber in terms of like will sleep their way to the top or will do deceitful things to make money, they probably justify it by saying that they did it for the family. Like, this person is probably the type of person who won't own up to their wrongdoings. Like, they have an excuse for everything. Like, if it's not being, like, putting the blame on someone, it's still scapegoating it to some other, like, there's always a convenient reason. Like, I'm sorry, Nathan, no, you did not have to sleep with your boss so that we could eat out tonight, okay? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And for some of you guys might have like kids, like 2 kids with this person. As I said before, this person could have like a drink, like an alcohol addiction, or maybe be like a binge drinker, and they have like a cyclical pattern of stepping out in the relationship when they get intoxicated. Because at the crux of it, this person is very attention seeking. Like, they want people's attention. They like to be flirty. They like to, you know, have all the eyes on them. And like in the moment, like they're not thinking about how it's gonna affect anything outside of that moment. So what is the punishment? The poisoned apple, jealousy. The fairy Norn, planning, patience, cooperation. For some of you, they're going to have to pay child support right away. More than likely, this person, maybe you are pursuing legal action and getting custody of children. Because it's evident that this person has a toxic behavior pattern and it's not safe or conducive for, you know, being a good parent. And the trickster, so deceit, betrayal, guile, yeah, which is another jealousy aspect. This person, part of their karma is going to be seeing you like move on, be happy, and live your best life without them, and they have to pay you for it. We have the Knight, so triumph over adversity. They're gonna see, like, they're gonna watch you glow up, and it's going to literally eat them alive. The Spider, be meticulous and patient. I also feel like you're gonna handle yourself really well in the situation, and like maybe even like a kill them with kindness sort of thing. Like, I feel like this person, like, emotionally, like, this switch up, they're gonna be, like, I don't know, and, like, I mean, it's kind of, like, bad karma for you, is, like, this person is, like, the type of, like, baby daddy or, like, baby mama who will be, like, have you guys seen those TikToks? It's, like, so you're telling me nobody wants me? And they're, like, my crusty baby daddy is, like, me, I want you, and then they're, like, so you're really telling me that nobody wants me? Like, this person's gonna be hung up on you because you didn't take their shit. Yeah, because you acted like the queen. We have love and prosperity. So basically, the main thing here is, like, this person's karma is gonna be seeing you, like, live the life that they wanted for themselves that now they can't have because they're broke. Nobody trusts them. Like, their hoes don't give a fuck about them. Like, they fucked over the only relationship that was probably ever genuine in their life. And now, like, they're all alone. And they have no one to blame but them, like, themselves. Like, they made you look like you were crazy. But who looks crazy now? Who's gonna go crazy now? For some of you, you might need a restraining order. Especially if this person has this addiction and is still actively using. I see this person trying to come back into your life with the Knight, like, repetitively, being like, I've changed. And you're going to be like, no. It's like those other TikToks. It's like, and if the world was ending, you come over, right? And there's like, no. Like, are you fucked in the head, man? Like, with this, the poison apple is like, their karma is like, you seeing them for who they truly are and being like, like, fuck that, like, absolutely not. Like, this person should be thankful that they even get to see your kids. And that you even are willing to cooperate with them after the ass that they've made of themselves. And this person probably is going to keep coming back in with excuses or wait a long time. Like, this person's going to be, like, patient. And, like, literally, like, this person will wait forever. But I'm not even sure, like, I don't think, it's like, don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught. But you put on quite a show, really had me going. Now it's time to go, the curtain's finally closing. That was quite a show, very entertaining, but it's over now. And you're gonna be like, get the fuck out of my house. Yeah. One of my favorite lines from that song is like, and the award for the best liar goes to you for making me believe that you could be faithful to me. Like, so let's hear your speech now. Like, their karma is the fact that you are dead inside when it comes to them. Like, there's nothing this person can say, do, wear. Like, no amount of time. Like, there's nothing to talk about here. Like, there's absolutely no considerations. Like, you wielded, like, you got that clarity, you wielded that sword, and now you're moving on. Like, I'm getting, like, irreplaceable. And don't you ever for a second get to thinking that you're irreplaceable. Wow. Okay, so let's grab some letters. Oh yeah, I got the little fairy girl again. She's about like spirit guides. So I think they definitely helped you see the truth about this person. So we have a 5, a Z, an M, an H, an E, an E, a T. I'm getting like heat, like a dog in heat. Like, this person probably, like, I'm getting like cannot keep their dick in their pants potentially. Another Z, that's weird. 2, 6, a 3, and a D. D's nuts. I feel like this person is probably actually pretty vulgar too. Like, I don't think this person is like pleasant to be around. Like, maybe they're like fun and sociable when they're drinking, but like, besides that, this person has like really no substance. Them, maybe this person identifies as a them. Meth, maybe this person is addicted to meth. Med, maybe somebody's like a med student or some sort of like, whatchamacallit, like paramedic or something like that, or a nurse. Maybe you're a nurse. can't make a word with these Z's. I mean, all I can think of is like they slept on you and they're like gonna pay the price. So the numbers 5, 2, 6, and 3. That could be like May 26th. I think that's my ex's birthday. One of my exes. March 26th. June, February. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 3. If you guys resonated with this reading, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new here. Like I said, gonna be a lot more active on here because coronavirus. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. And if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, all the information in the description box down below, or you can check out my website, PrettyYoungTarot.com. I am running a special for 22% off all services until December 1st with the code THANKS22. So yeah, check that out if that is something that you are interested in. But thanks so much for stopping by. I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys later.